Hello, welcome back to Talk Money Baby. All right, so I know that you have been following all the hype, all the gossip about GME, AMC, and Bed Bath & Beyond, and a few other companies that have been soaring through the roof. And now I remember a viewer asking me, "Hey, how do you feel about the Robinhood app?" Honestly speaking, like I said before, if you want on-hand access to what you want to do and things that you want to prevent by being limited on what you can and can't buy, I suggest TD Ameritrade. Nothing wrong with Robinhood if you're still learning how to do stocks or whatnot, but definitely Robinhood did put, I guess, a temporary hold on buying. Me personally, GME, I've never seen the stock that high. It kind of shocked me. And then I personally didn't want to wait for it to crash. So I did opt out and went ahead and sold my shares. However, we're going to move on. I am done with GME, and you should be done with GME too, because you want to start with the new investment where you can get in at the beginning so that way you can sell at the maximum potential, just like GME is being sold throughout the past couple of days. All right, we're going to get started. I said my top five resources that I use in order to, you know, strategically plan on when I plan on watching a stock, plan on finding the best price point for me, and then when I plan on investing. I go with Financial Times. Right now I have Market Watch up, but however, Financial Times, it's like the news and the gossip about all over the world as far as anything from who's going to be getting the vaccines together, all the mergers from buying out the companies. It's a variety. It's kind of like being on Instagram gossip for like social stuff, but this is like the financial news, updates, anything you want to know about in stocks. Because believe it or not, company mergers, them going bankruptcy, issues with lawsuits or bad advertising marketing does have a play and effect on the shares. All right, and just the prices in general. Now, like I said, Market Watch is one of my favorites. They give you the news and the ability to, look up any stock you want. Today, they're covering AMC, GME, the hype, and stuff like that. I definitely want to talk about investors.com, Bloomberg Markets, and my ultimate favorite, simple as said, definitely is just google.com. Look up anything you want to look up. Sometimes you see a stock or you see the abbreviation and you're like, hey, learn more about it. Google it. Google who the CEO is. Google how many companies how many businesses say you want to look up a shoe company. You want to see how many markets they have open all over the world, how many locations that will determine your best buy-in if they plan on merging with another shoe company. For example, I think back in like 2014, DTLR merged with Sneaker Villa. I think they're a private equity company right now. I've been trying to track them to see, when can I buy in. At this current time, they might go public. I'm not sure. I think that someone said in 2017 they were a private equity firm. They were planning on going public, but I have not seen it yet. Now, my next list of stocks that I'm interested in, since I'm done with GME, I've had other stocks too, but these are my highlights and the stocks that I'm watching based on the price points dropping to where they are and then the history of where they are should be based on the economics and the economy at the current time. I'm looking at Macy's, all right, and then I'm looking at Air France, okay. I'm looking at AT&T, all right. Long term, Kush Company, Digital Town. All right. Only reason why I suggest Digital Town is because Target has a new app where you can look up the inventory. You can look up what aisle something is on. Digital Town is real strategic and telling you where's where and what store to go to. So long term, digital advertising for what's in a store, coupon related, anything related to shopping is going to grow based on the fact that we're home a lot and we have to plan to go out and do things during COVID restrictions. Okay, so long term, look into Digital Town and Kush Company. All right. Now, me personally, one of the tricky stocks that I'm looking at would be Urban One, which is used to be Radio One. That's because I'm not saying the urban radio really is up and down, commercial use and stuff like that, but it is a stock that is risky, even though the numbers are low. I've never had an interest in it until I started looking at programming and how they market to the Black community. That's my list. Once again, Macy's, Air France, AT&T, Kush Company, and Digital Town. Okay? So this is Zora. You have listened to Talk Money Baby. And if you want to contact me, it's talktomoneybaby@gmail.com. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I sometimes repost some of the people that I'm looking at. And once again, my list that I do my research on the most is Financial Times, Market Watch, Investors.com, Bloomberg Markets, and of course, good old Google.com. Once again, you can catch me next Friday. And if you want to contact me, feel free, talk to moneybaby@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your time today. Hope you learned something.